Hello and welcome back to Rosewater.
Howdy.
Just so you guys are aware, Mott's had gone to the dentist recently and is still recovering, so they might be a bit lower energy or not as loud as they usually are.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's alright. So we're with Nadine. She wandered off.
We swear Nadine was just here.
We are looking for gumweed, which is yellow flowers with serrated leaves. It's probably going to be none of these, but
Probably. I mean,
that's yellow.
behind there. Those look like yellow flowers with serrated leaves.
I kind of want to see, like, we get a zoom in on. Oh, cool! We do get a zoom in on each of them. Oh, look at all the flowers.
No flowers on this one.
Well, I mean,
Those ones.
that one.
Those ones.
Nadine, I found some gumweed.
Excellent work, Harley. Now, I still have some more herbs on my list.
So, what's next?
Desert lavender, though I don't see any here. Let's keep going. There may be some up ahead.
I mean, I'm going to look at the cactus.
There's a hole in that cactus. I can just make out the shape of an egg.
So we can go down this way.
White flowers with purple edges. Bright red flowers.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey, look! Over there.
Oh dear. It's a coyote. He's sick.
Aw.
Is that a badger?
Badgers and coyotes often hunt together. Clearly this badger is protecting his friend.
That's cute.
can we help the coyote?
Is there anything we can do to help the coyote?
We can certainly try. I can't get close enough while the badger is here. They can be quite fierce. Perhaps we can lure it away somehow?
Yeah, maybe. I'll have a think.
She'll have a think. Okay. How can we lure away the badger?
I mean, maybe if we get signs
Tiny white
that the
flowers.
badger would
They look like trumpets.
Yeah.
Hey, Nadine, what do you know about badgers?
Nadine?
Yes?
What?
So,
yeah, literally.
What do you know about badgers?
Not too much, but some. They live underground, and they're nocturnal. So it really shouldn't be out here in the daytime.
Doesn't that mean it's probably rabid?
That's possible, but I suspect it's here protecting the coyote.
How should we deal with the badger?
Got any ideas for getting the badger away?
Perhaps if you found something for it to eat? Or we could use the herbs around here to our advantage. I could prepare a sedative with the right plants.
How are you going to administer it?
Sure,
What would a badger want to eat?
They normally burrow for rodents. I don't believe we'll have much luck with that. But I believe they'll eat mostly anything. Roots, fruit, reptiles, eggs. I don't think they're particularly
Okay.
fussy.
I think I'm coming up with a thing.
What would you need to sedate the badger?
Around here, there should be 2 plants that will do. Valerian and the golden poppy. Valerian is identifiable by small white flowers with slightly purple edges. Golden poppies have a distinct orange flower that looks like a cup.
I'll keep an eye out.
okay.
Okie dokie.
Can you tell what's wrong with the coyote?
Not without a closer look. We need to do something about that badger.
Well, we shouldn't scare off the badger, right?
No, I don't think so.
Thanks for the help.
Okay. There's a path this way. Let's see what we got first. More flowers.
Oh, that looks like a poppy in the center.
Which one?
The orange one.
Orange flowers that look like small cups.
Yeah, that's definitely big stick.
A dead branch. Must have come from that tree over there.
Well, let's get some poppies.
striking little purple flowers. Orange flowers.
Should we take the stick?
It might be used for scaring the badger away. Hold on, like, if we need it, we know where to find it.
Hey Nadine, are these poppies by chance? Just double checking.
I found you some golden poppy.
Nice work. Thank you.
Okay. What we got here?
Tiny white flowers.
Stick for the
They
egg.
look like trumpets.
Yeah, wait a second. That's it.
Because we can't get up the cactus. It's a cactus.
Harley's tough enough. She can climb it.
I mean, I don't doubt that, but then Nadine's gonna have another patient. Okay.
White flowers with purple edges.
That's it.
That's the valerian. Let's get that. And stick. Guess an
Steady
egg.
now. Got it.
Nice.
Rip to whoever laid this egg.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Think the badger might like this egg?
Certainly.
Do we give the badger the egg then? Is it scare the badger, lure the badger away, or sedate the badger? Are those the options?
Oh, that might be.
Here you go, you little mongrel. A nice egg to snack on.
Much badger.
Where did you find
One.
that egg?
In a cactus, just over there. There was a bird's nest inside.
Oh dear. I hope the mother bird will forgive you, but at least now I can examine the coyote. Aw, poor thing. 2 puncture wounds in his hind leg. This coyote was bitten by a snake.
Is there anything we can do?
Yes, but we'll need to be quick. I'll try to remove the venom and treat the wound. I think I saw some snake root nearby. It has clusters of white star-shaped flowers. Please look for it quickly.
Okay, I'm on it.
White star-shaped flowers.
There are 4 white flowers this way. That was valerian.
Yeah.
I think these might have been the star-shaped flowers.
This bush has clusters of white star-shaped flowers.
Yeah, this one.
I was kind of expecting it to give us the
picture.
picture, but I mean, if Harley's just going to reiterate the herb, that's good too.
I managed to find some snake root.
And just in time, too. Relax, friend. This will help. There. I think you'll be all right.
Good job.
The sign of the coyote. Help the sick coyote.
Yay!
Incredible.
Impressive.
You're quite the healer.
I do what I can. We should head back to the wagon. We can gather a few more herbs on the way. Well, that was certainly an eventful excursion.
Sure was.
You know, it made me think of an old story about 2 other animal friends. I haven't thought about it in years, but it just came back to me.
Go on then, let's hear it.
Okay, but first,
What are you doing?
you'll see. Now then,
Gonna do some whittling.
Maybe.
a fox mother was carrying her kits to a new den, one by one, when suddenly a hunter leapt out and gave chase. The mother dropped the kit she was holding and ran off, leading the hunter into the woods. Mewling in confusion, the kit stumbled away and tumbled down a steep hill, landing in a stream at the bottom of a ravine. He blacked out. When the young fox woke alone on the bank of the stream, he started to yip and yowl. Nearby, a turtle poked her head out of her shell and peered at him. "What's all that noise?" she asked. "I'm alone and I don't know where my home is," Fox cried. "I don't see what's so bad about being alone," Turtle said. "And if you carried your home with you like I do, you'd always know where it is." "I'm hungry too," said Fox, just realizing his stomach was rumbling. "Hungry?" Turtle said. "How can you be hungry when the water is full of delicious larvae?" And with that, she gulped up a large mouthful. Fox tried to follow Turtle's example and ate some of the tiny larvae, but they weren't very tasty and didn't fill him up. Turtle began to slowly walk away downstream. Fox followed. Now, night was falling, and it was getting colder. "Is there room in your home for me?" Fox asked. "No," said Turtle. Fox whimpered and lay down in the mud, shivering. Turtle went inside her shell to sleep, but she couldn't forget the pitiful sight of the lost kit. "Poor Fox," Turtle sighed. "You can borrow my shell, just for a while. We'll take turns." Turtle took her shell off, and Fox tried to crawl inside. He could only fit halfway, and it felt like all his bones were breaking, but he was grateful. Just then, a huge owl, seeing Turtle lying there unprotected, seized her in its claws and was about to carry her away. Yipping furiously, Fox kicked the shell off and chased the mean old owl away. "That was close, thank you," Turtle said. She went back into her shell, and Fox lay beside her, keeping watch. After that, Fox and Turtle continued to travel together. Turtle discovered she could see farther and travel much faster by riding on Fox's head. She guided Fox to all the best spots for catching larvae and other tasty things, enough to fill both of their bellies. Fox found a curved piece of bark that fit him better than Turtle's too small shell. He carried it in his mouth during the day and slept under it at night, and Turtle had no fear of any predator, because Fox would bare his fangs and scare off anyone who threatened her. In this way, Turtle and Fox wandered from place to place until they had visited every part of the land, and both grew old and happy.
Well, that was a cute story.
That was a cute story. I hope that fox got used to eating larvae.
Yes.
So the lonely turtle and lost fox ended up helping each other. Touching story.
Yes, I always thought so.
Should we ask where it's from?
Yeah.
So where did you hear the story?
Actually, I read it in a book, Myths and Legends of the Native Vespuccians. Dr. Sedgwick bought it from a traveling bookseller. I think he was of two minds about giving it to me. On the one hand, I know he considered it frivolous heathen claptrap, but on the other hand, he thought it might be meaningful to me, having something connected to my origins. He was right. I cherished that book, devoured it. It was written by a white man who was supposed to have traveled all around the country collecting native folk tales. Sometimes I wonder if he ever left the publishing office in Bright Bay. Maybe he just made them all up. I preferred to believe that there was something authentic about them, though.
Well, it meant something to you, so,
Yeah.
you know.
If it meant something to you, that's particularly what's important.
Yeah.
I think stories are universal. If I made them all up right or lazy, there's probably a grain of truth in them. What do you think?
Like either the first or last.
Definitely
we don't want to
the
make
first
them
or
feel
last
bad.
one.
There's probably a grain of truth in them, maybe?
Yeah.
I imagine the writer did a fair bit of massaging to make the stories palatable to the book-buying public. Editors are finicky about what they'll publish. And who even knows if the people he got the stories from were just telling him what he wanted to hear. But somewhere in there is the seed of the original
I was about to say,
stories
Harley,
and the
hang
truths
on.
they have
That's
to
not what
tell.
we
If
You
putting
can
them in a
never
book helps
predict,
them reach
Harley.
people like you, then that's a good thing, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Anyhow, I liked the way you told it. It's your story now.
That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Here, for you.
Aw.
Aww.
This is really well done. Thank you.
Shall we head back now?
Sure. Let's go.
Harley is right about what she said there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially if it's coming from a outsider's source. Like, it's very easy for them to apply their own thoughts and ideals and whatnot.
And even just in, like, you know, a writer and editor's sort of, like, thing, like, they're gonna make it more palpable for whatever audience they're writing it for. You know what I mean?
So, who do you want to talk to?
Did we talk to Jake and Danny last time?
I think we actually talked to, I forget if, we talked to one of these two and then Jake last time. I forget whether it was Nadine or Phil. We are even, if I recall.
Okay, I don't remember which we talked to last time, but maybe Danny and maybe Nadine or Phil?
Sure. We'll start with Danny. Oh, hey, it's little...
Hey, Danny.
Oh, it's all...
Let's talk.
Sure.
Captain Boylan sure was facing some demons. Hope he'll be all right.
I think so. At least, he seemed happier. You know, you've got some kind of knack for helping people make peace with themselves.
You think so? Hadn't thought of it that way.
We still haven't played cards with everyone.
No.
Hello, Harley.
Thanks for teaching me about herbs.
Your lesson on herbs was very educational, so thanks for that.
Of course. I hope the knowledge is of use to you someday.
It might be, who knows?
Yeah. Hopefully Harley will remember.
Yes.
And remind us about it.
I've still got old Captain Boylan on my mind. Think he'll be all right?
I think so. He seemed much more at peace when we left him. I'm just glad our intervention did some good.
Hey, Leger. I need a word.
Oh, we get to talk? We get to talk to Lola?
Yes?
There's a stopped wagon up ahead. Traders from the look of it. I'll pull over. Go see if they've got anything worthwhile for sale.
Will do.
Okay, I guess we're not talking to Lola. She just, you know. Okay.
Those beasts look beat. Traveling old style. Not so many of these on the roads anymore.
True.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, hello there. Where did you come from?
The wagon just down the road there. I was coming to see if...
Hold up there, stranger.
Pa, what are you doing?
State your business. We do not want trouble.
I mean, don't mean
We don't
any
mean
harm.
Easy there. Trouble's the last thing I'm looking for.
Then what are you looking for?
I've been sent to inquire if you were traders. Thought we might do business.
Ah, well, there you are then. You can put the gun down, Pa. She's clearly not a highway woman.
No? You know how sneaky they are, Ma. And this road is infested with them.
Had trouble with highwaymen?
Yeah.
You've had some trouble with bandits then?
Not personally, thanks be to God. But we know the terrible tales.
And we take such warnings seriously. Very seriously.
Pa, please. If she did have any wicked intent, I'm sure she's given it up now that she sees how well protected we are. Please put the gun away, and let's talk like civilized Christian folk.
Very well. I swear, if you attempt anything...
She'll regret it sorely, I'm sure. There now. Well, you asked if we were traders, and indeed we are. We're bound for Rosewater to sell our stock. We were about
cool.
to make camp for the evening, but we'd be glad to show you what we have, provided you can pay or trade.
That might interest my companions. We're just coming from Rosewater, but we all camp together.
Those are all good ones. I don't know if we'll be able to say all of them.
Yeah. I think I'd probably start with, we're just coming from Rosewater.
Yeah.
Rosewater, you say? We've just come from there ourselves.
Is that right? We've made the trek many times. It is never dull.
It's
Have you
been
met Captain
eventful
Boyle?
for us as
Yes.
well.
Oh, I'd enjoy hearing about your journey. How about your folk camp with us tonight? Make an evening of it. A chance to trade stories as well as wares.
Now, Ma, is that a good idea? Ria has been fussy all day.
It will be fine. She loves meeting new people.
We do not have extra food, so we cannot feed you.
That's all right. We have some. We can pool what we've got.
Very good. A potluck.
Great. I'll let my companions know to prepare for company. By the way, my name's Harley Leger.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are the Fortuyn family. I'm Sarah Little Owl, and my husband is Carl. We've also got 3 children in the wagon. Beth, Bram, and baby Ria. You'll meet them later this evening.
I look forward to it.
That's cool.
What a nice evening.
Well,
I'm
it's
so
just
glad
like
we did
dog.
this.
Dog.
Seems
Doggo.
Gagi's taking
Doggo.
a shine to Miss Johnson.
She's a fine dog. With a little training, she'd be a fine trail companion.
Oh, I don't think we'll bother with all that.
Fair enough. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to the other fire.
Take Gagi along if you want.
All right. Come on, girl.
Aw. I love that Lola's just like, puppy? Puppy.
Yes.
That was
Hey,
cute.
Mrs. Fortuyn?
Yes, Miss Leger.
Oh, you're trappers.
Oh,
okay.
that's neat.
How'd you guys
I'm
meet?
curious to know how you and your husband met.
We both worked for the Gold River Trading Company. I'd already been at the lodge for a few years with my brothers when he first came through. We courted for a while, and eventually decided to elope.
Love at first sight, huh?
It took a while to get to know him, but I could see he was different from the other trappers. Brutes and wild men, but not Carl. After we were married, we both left the company and came west to work independently.
So, about your adorable dog.
Have you had your dog long?
Only a few days. We adopted Gagi from a traveling carnival we passed some miles back. Pa wasn't too enthusiastic about it. But I thought it would do the children good to have a companion. Although I have noticed that Bram starts to sneeze something awful when she's around. I hope he gets over it.
He might have an allergy.
Yeah, no, he's not going to get over it, hon.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Gagi?
Oh, that was Ria's doing. Gagi is her way of saying doggy. We all thought it was adorable, and the name stuck.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Are you from Western Vespuccia originally?
No, I'm Cheyenne. We come from the southern part of the province you call Rotterdam. Your friend, Miss Redbird. Who are her people?
I asked, but she doesn't know herself. We met her at an Otham village, where she was staying as a guest.
I see. Well, send her my way when she has a moment. I'd love a chat.
I'm sure she'd love to chat with you as well. You know?
Yeah.
You folks been to Rosewater often?
Several times, yes. We usually spend the winter there. Ever since they extended the rail line, we can go there and sell to traders who ship our pelts back east. Actually, Ria was born in Rosewater.
You don't say. So, what's the trapper's life like?
It can be rough, but I like the freedom. We can go where we want, when we want, without any boss telling us otherwise.
It's not too dangerous for a young family?
The children are born to it. They can hunt and trap with their eyes closed. Besides, we don't go after anything dangerous. Mainly deer, elk, and beavers.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Your children seem very capable. How old are they?
Beth is 14, Bram is 9, and Ria is 18 months.
I much prefer our means of transportation.
And
That
how's
was a
dinner?
good meal.
I assume everyone else is going to be over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Harley, come, join us.
No! Bad dog! Bram! Take this mutt back to the wagon. She has caused enough trouble for one night.
Oh, it's one of the kids. Okay.
Yeah.
She's just a pup. You can't expect her to be a perfect angel without being trained to it.
Trained? I would like to know how we will find the time for that. Honestly, I do not know what Sarah was thinking taking her in.
Here, Mr. Fortuyn, have some rum. I think it will do you some good.
I probably shouldn't, but why not?
How about that song you were gonna play us, Phil?
Ah, yes. This is a tune I have always enjoyed.
Sounds very nice.
Yeah. That's a nice tune.
Kind of hypnotic. The tent I'm sharing with Nadine. It's more spacious than it looks. Jake and Danny's tent.
Let's kind of make our way
Good evening,
around.
Harley.
Hi, Nadine. And who's this?
This is the Fortuyn's eldest daughter, Beth, and their youngest, Rhea.
Good to meet you, Beth. I'm Harley.
How do you do?
That dog of yours is real cute.
Oh, do you think so? I'm not fond of dogs, but Ma got him mostly to keep Ram entertained, I think. I worry when she gets too excited around the baby, though.
What are you guys talking about?
So, what have you two been chatting about?
Beth was just recounting her family's journey from the mountains.
Hasn't been too eventful. Most interesting thing we've seen is a traveling carnival. Of course, we didn't get to see much of it on account of Pa. He kept saying there were a bunch of hucksters and thieves looking to steal our money.
Seems a bit paranoid.
He seems a bit paranoid, yeah.
Sweet baby. Quiet.
Yes, Rhea's very good-tempered. Not like Bram at that age. Woo! He was a little terror.
Should we mention that, Miss
Yeah.
Fortuyn wanted to speak with Nadine?
Yeah, we should mention that.
Mrs. Fortuyn told me to send you her way, Nadine. I think she wants to talk to you.
Oh, all right. Thanks for letting me know.
I'll just leave you both to it.
Excuse me, but it's getting late. I should put Rhea to bed.
Very well. It was nice talking to you, Beth.
And you. Good night.
Oh, see, Nadine, now you can just head
Yeah.
over when you're ready. Talk to the gang.
Yeah.
Not now, Harley. I'm listening to the music.
He's locked into that beautiful,
Sorry,
beautiful music.
think we could talk later? I want to hear Phil play.
They're like, shut up,
Hey, Miss
Harley.
Johnson?
What do you need?
You enjoying the music?
Phil's not bad, is he?
I've certainly heard worse. Think I'll be retiring soon. Early start tomorrow.
Alright, stay with us a little longer. Not very friendly, are you? Suppose you need your rest.
Why not stay with us, I think.
Yeah.
You're always the first one down. Be nice to have you stick around a while longer.
Think so, huh?
Sure. This is our chance to wind down. Enjoy each other's company some.
We'll see, but I ain't making any promises.
Fair enough, Lola.
Yeah.
Oh, at least we get to say I was like a little
I
worried we
noticed
wouldn't
you and
get
the
to.
dog were
Yeah.
getting on well.
She's sweet. This family don't appreciate what they've got. Not everybody's cut out for taking care of others.
Well, it's just
So
like,
true.
I'll be taking that dog.
Mr. Fortuyn?
Yes?
Got a nice
Just wanted
family.
to tell you, your family's lovely.
Oh, that is very kind of you, Miss Leger. I am blessed to have such a loving wife and children. Quite fortunate. Ironic, really.
How do you mean?
Most folk mispronounce my surname as Fortune if they see it written down. There's supposed to be power in names, right? Maybe even wrong ones.
How did you come to meet Mrs. Fortuyn?
Oh, well, I was working at the Gold River Trading Company, and she came in to work at the lodge with her brothers. The other trappers treated her and her kin like the dirt they walked on, but eventually I convinced her I was different. Decided we should elope a short while after we began courting. The fools I worked with did not look too favorably upon me marrying a native girl. So I said to hell with them. We left town and moved out here to make it on our own. Been doing fine ever since.
Well, I'm glad, you guys are happy.
Yeah.
I hope terrible things upon those racist trappers. F them.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about your children.
Those apples did not fall too far from the tree, thank the Lord. Bram's a great shot, and Beth's as good a trapper as me. Maybe better. I just hope that does not cause trouble when the time comes to find her a husband.
Pardon my frankness, but I get the impression you don't much care for your dog.
It's not that I don't care for her. I do not believe we can care for her. We've already got 5 mouths to feed. One more won't help. Ma didn't even consult me before taking her. Says she got her for the children, but they should worry about taking care of each other, not some poor animal.
It's important to, consider the animal's well-being before what makes you happy.
Yeah. Like, don't take in an animal that you can't care for. I see an option here that we could take Keki if you don't want her. And I'm sure Lola would love that.
I'm sure.
I'm not sure if we should offer that, though.
I don't know. I mean, I guess we could put it all out there, but I don't know. We definitely should talk to, if we do that, you should definitely talk to his wife before deciding, yeah, you can take this little guy.
Yeah.
Communication is important.
What's the trapper's life like?
It can be a lonely life. Lots of trappers live and work alone, and hardly ever see another living soul. I think it drives them a little crazy, like they forget how to be human. That is why I thank God every day for my family. They saved me from that.
Mrs. Fortuyn mentioned you were headed to Rosewater?
That's right.
That's
That's where we do most of our business. Be nice to see old Sheriff Campbell again. He's good people.
You want to throw the offer out there or no?
Sure.
If Yegi's a burden to you, we could take her off your hands.
You would do that?
Sure.
No, I couldn't. Ma would raise Cain, and the children would hate me if I gave away their dog.
So you definitely should, talk to your kid.
Yeah. I do have a note here. Beth told me she doesn't like dogs.
It's true.
Did I mention it?
Yeah.
Your daughter told me she's not fond of dogs.
That's right. I wish she had told me, or her mother for that matter. Tell you what, I'll go discuss it with Ma. We will let you know what we decide.
There you go.
Yeah.
Definitely should talk to each other before you make any decisions. Don't just try to smuggle the poor thing into our cabin and hope that, your wife and kids don't notice.
Yeah. Hey, Lola, we might get a dog. Is that cool with you?
She's not much of a conversationalist.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try and say hi to Phil.
He's in the middle of playing.
Okay.
So no.
I had my doubts about that contraption, but it's really come through so far.
Well, I suppose we should go back that way then.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess Nadine finished the
Leger,
conversation.
come over here. Ma and I have discussed your proposal.
It pains me to admit it, but I may have been somewhat hasty in adopting that pup. Now, you're certain you can provide her a good home?
I think so, yes.
Then it is settled. We'll let you have her for 2 crowns.
I mean, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I mean...
That's pretty fair, honestly.
Here you are.
Thanks very much. Bram, bring the dog out here.
Say goodbye to Geggy Bram. She'll be going with these people now, and you won't be sneezing anymore.
Congratulations, Miss Leger. You've got yourself a dog.
Who's a good girl?
We get to pet the dog.
Okay,
yay.
go play over there now.
We should probably call it a night, don't you think, Pa?
Yes, we have a long ride ahead of us.
It was lovely meeting you and your friends, Miss Leger.
Likewise. Best of luck on your travels.
And to you as well. Good night.
Hey, we got a pup.
Yeah.
And he's already sitting next to Lola, her favorite person.
Bravo, Phil.
Gracias. Let us keep the evening going, shall we?
And we kept Lola at the camp.
Yeah, we did.
Huzzah.
Crazy.
Got any more songs for us, Phil?
In fact, I do. I always found this one rather beautiful.
Okay, well, I wanted to talk to Phil, but I guess Phil is just in jukebox mode.
Phil is in
Dime que me haré, dime que me haré, sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir. Y cuando volveré, a en mis brazos tenerte. Si estando libre tú eres feliz, cuando nadie tu paso detiene, la distancia no se compadece de estos ojos que sufren por ti. Y vivo la ilusión de que un día regreses. Entre abrazos y caricias confieses que no hay vida sin mí. Y dime que me haré sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín, si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir.
Bravo! That was beautiful.
Yeah. Also, our dog likes it.
Yes.
Goodness, that
Look how
certainly
happy everyone is.
Jake, it's gonna be okay. Oh gosh.
Of course not. Just got a cinder in my eye.
It's okay. It's okay to cry.
Oh, don't be embarrassed, that was a great song, Phil.
On the one hand, I don't think Jake should be embarrassed about being moved by the power of music. You know.
Yeah.
It was also a great song.
Yeah. Leon, don't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need to be shy about it. Nothing wrong with showing your feelings.
You're right. Damn fine song, Phil. Thanks for sharing it with us.
My pleasure.
Hey! Got another achievement there for getting a song. I do want to say, an interesting thing I am aware of about the game is that it does actually track a relationship that you have with each of the characters. So I'm actually I'm actually curious about that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There's some relationship tracking going on?
Apparently.
That's interesting.
There's a relationship tracker, and the journey from like Rosewater to El Presidio
Yeah.
actually has a number of random events.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's fucking amazing.
Which is like, that's really cool to find out.
I just assumed this was linear, and I have no issues with linear stuff. It's it's not always easy to do a lot of, like, you know, the extra stuff. And telling a linear story can be just as good.
Yeah.
But that's wild. I had no idea. I couldn't tell at all, honestly. Like, that's wild.
Yeah. And so as a result, like, because, like, I think there's, like, a handful of... There's a certain number of events you will encounter.
Yeah.
But they're from a larger pool, and
Yeah.
they pick them at random. So we could have gotten, like, the, like, oil rig like guy, like, you know, first as we did, or we could have gotten him last, or never seen him at all.
Now I'm gonna have to play it again on my own to see if I get different events than we did together.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey Nadine, how's it going?
That was very kind of you. Adopting the dog? Miss Johnson certainly seems to have taken a shine. I don't think I've seen her smile before this evening. She
is
almost
smiling.
looks like a different person.
Lola's just like, puppy.
You two make a fine pair.
I'm glad you managed to convince those folks to give her up. They seem nice enough. But I don't think they were right for her. For one thing, what kind of a name is Geggy?
I take it you're calling her something else.
Yep, her name's Lisa Lou now.
Lisa Lou, that's cute. Lisa Lou.
Well, Lisa Lou, welcome to the team.
Yes.
Good choice. She looks like a Lisa Lou.
I'm really curious what Harley would have said as her suggestion.
Yeah, I'm
feeling
curious.
a mite queasy, so if you folks don't mind.
Hope you feel better, buddy.
Yeah. Fortunately, I didn't get to talk to him.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny.
We didn't know he was
How's
gonna
your
feel
evening
sick.
I really enjoyed meeting the Fortuys. It's nice to see a family that's so close. All that time on the road and in the mountains, with only each other to rely on. It can't be easy, but they clearly make it work. I think maybe I'll ride my parents next chance I get.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Time for me to call it a night.
Good night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
Sleep well.
Night, Leger.
I can't believe we got Lola to stick around.
Yeah.
Yay! Lola become part of the team. Hooray.
We can become friends with Lola.
Yes.
It is an uphill battle, let me tell you. We should probably stop there before we get into another
Situation.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we're here. This
Yeah,
was
well,
Nadine carved this for me after telling me that story about the fox.
Yeah.
Well, this was a really fun, cute episode. I really liked it.
Yes. Very, very cute, like, episode. Not like anything crazy happening. Just, you know, helping, like, a sick coyote. Or more accurately, an envenomed coyote.
Yes, that would be technically more accurate.
We heard, like, a story. We met, like, a family of trappers. We got a dog.
We got a dog. She's
probably with Lola.
She's probably up front with Lola. I guarantee next time we see Lola, there's going to be a puppy sitting next to her.
Yeah, almost certainly. But yeah, that was a cute episode. Like, nothing crazy happened, but nothing crazy has to happen. We don't have to deal with people's, like, trauma every episode.
Here, like, I know this is, like, somewhat I don't even want to say a hot take, but I've seen it very commonly be like, a lot of people want, like, you know, well, let's just get to the action, let's just get to, like, you know, the meat, and the meat is great, but it's not so good without the side dishes and the seasoning, and how you get those is having time like that, like scenes like those, where you're just, it's really low stakes, and it's mostly character driven. It's the characters interacting and growing with each other. And I like those because they give the meat the flavor. They give it the support. I think we need more of that. We need more that doesn't just cut to the chase, you know.
Yeah.
Let's stop and smell the flowers on occasion because it's important. It's just as important as the plot.
I can't wait for us to get to, like, El Presidio and then just meet Clark. He's, like, alive. And just
He's alive!
chilling.
He's chilling with, like, looking like one of those sun, like, things.
Yeah.
On, like, a chair.
He's enjoying his retirement.
He's got a margarita. He's like, fuck all that shit. I'm tired.
We're just gonna be like, Dr. Clark, you're alive? And he's gonna be, of course I'm alive.
What made you think I was dead? Your lab. This letter. The fact that no one's seen you in like 8 months or something like that.
Yeah. A man can't move to the other side of the country and retire in peace.
Yes. Great. Well, this was gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes. We'll see you next time. Some more Rosewater.
Bye, everyone.
Dime que me haré sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen.